Did you know that from the Amsterdam airport, you can take a train and within minutes for pocket change, you can be at the central station downtown Amsterdam? Barbara and I did just that. And in this video, you'll see what happened. Stay tuned. Hello and welcome to another video. So Barbara and I are in Amsterdam. We just got out of the train station at the central station. And we don't know our way around here, so we're just going to check out the surroundings. It doesn't really matter what we end up at. It's all new. I'm focusing.
Now I'm happy. I thought it was just people and trains.
At the Rijksmuseum.
Oh, 40 minutes away.
The typical Canadian tourists here. You know, first thing we do is go on a big tourist rampage. We're going on a cruise, and then we're going to the Rijksmuseum. All the important stuff.
I traveled a lot. Studio apartments.
Train from Africa just comes off. We're going to go it's an only England food.
You can take a headset.
I didn't see anything, but I guess you will.
Amsterdam has more than 100 kilometers, or 62 miles of canals, or grachten in Dutch. There are about 1,500 bridges and even 90 islands. The three main canals, called Herengracht, Prinsengracht, and Keizersgracht, were dug during the 17th century. Together, they form concentric belts around the city known as the Grachtengordel. Alongside the main canals are countless monumental buildings, which by itself is a good reason to take a cruise. The canals are a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Some like to call Amsterdam the Venice of the North. Can you see why? No wonder there are about 110 glass-topped canal boats like this one operating on an average day. At about 130 rental boats, such as sloops and salon boats, and a total of about 15,000 private boats, and you can imagine the traffic. Even though the visibility and space on this tourist boat are quite limited, it can still give you a very good idea of what Amsterdam is all about. Information is provided via earbuds that are handed out prior to the tour. I find it impossible to remember everything, but if you don't have the option of spending an extended period of time in this unique and beautiful city, this tour will at least give you a glimpse. Can you imagine living in Amsterdam for an extended period and truly explore everything? How long do you think it would take? So guys, this was the cruise experience. We were squeezed in there like sardines, so you saw what's up with this, and you could decide for yourself whether you want to go through that. I know I was a little bit too warm in my jacket, and yes, the sun shines through those windows and it gets hot like a sauna. Anyways, at least the weather is nice. We're now headed for the Rijksmuseum, and we got about an hour to get there, and it's supposedly a half-hour walk, but that's only if you don't get lost, and we're just so good at getting lost. Do you know which way we're going?
She said stay straight.
Yeah? Just in case you're wondering, we're still on the way to that Rijksmuseum. It's quite the walk. There's lots of people here, and it's supposed to be a straight shot, but there's so much distraction here. It's overwhelming. Where's Barbara? Yeah, can't lose her. It happened once. I'm squeezing by behind the bus shelter because it seems to go better, but not the whole way. The walk to the Rijksmuseum was my highlight of the day, just because it was the real Amsterdam. I could have spent the entire day just wandering around, looking at the hustle and bustle, the beautiful buildings, the shops lining the busy and sometimes narrow streets that seem to be packed with people at all times. The only thing that kept us walking by interesting spots over and over was the time on our tickets. What kind of museum does this? Is this common in Europe? We were actually hoping to visit the Van Gogh Museum, but we're told it was sold out until the following Wednesday. Amsterdam is popular, very popular. We had no idea.
Go that way.
So this is it, we found it. So we were told this Rijksmuseum was going to be a half-hour walk, and I think that might be true if you know exactly where it's located and you're walking really fast. But for us,
A little over an hour.
yeah, it took us more than 1 hour, and well, can't say we walked fast, but we definitely didn't stop anywhere and didn't waste any more time, except for taking some pictures, which Barbara does right now. This building is amazing. Statue of a naked guy in the front yard, and a big picture of a girl. Yeah, it's big. So I hope they don't take it too seriously with their time schedule there, because there's a time on the ticket. Something you must know, I guess, when you're buying it. So we'll see what happens when we go in there. The GoPro on the stick wasn't popular with the guards, but I managed to keep filming discreetly enough to avoid getting kicked out. While I'm not up on Dutch history and what artifacts once belonged to who, I can appreciate the beauty and the workmanship that went into those items. They sure had amazing skills back in the day, making all these things by hand. It's easy to imagine some of the furniture in our own house back in Canada replacing the mass-produced, so-called modern-day IKEA stuff, made of particle board that falls apart as soon as you look at it for too long. Today, most people can't afford handmade things anymore. Instead, we have a flood of machine-made articles that will definitely not last 400 years. Automation has allowed us to spend our time in many different ways. But is it really better?
Hey Barbara, so it's your birthday,
Yeah, it is.
and did you ever think you'd end up among Rembrandt's art? We're in the Rijksmuseum of Amsterdam. There are a lot of really cool pictures from Rembrandt and Van Gogh.
We are in the section with Rembrandt's art. Never would I have imagined to be in his space. Really, he's not here, but he is. His spirit is here. And there are paintings of people, their eyes follow you. Somewhat like at the legislature when we looked at the artwork there.
Yeah,
I have to invest in research in that technique and try it out.
yeah, I really wonder how they did that. I mean, it really looks like they're following you. It's almost creepy.
I imagined myself mingling with ancient Dutch royalty. What were they like? Maybe they'd be pretty cool people to know. Then I came across this picture. They sometimes resolved conflicts by chopping off people's heads, guys. Golden days, schmolden days. I'd rather live in the present.
The light comes. So guys, we're just getting out of this. It's the Rijksmuseum, and we're trying not to get hit by bicycles. We are now just about touristed out. I hope you enjoyed this little excursion into Amsterdam. So now we're gonna go and find something to eat. Goodbye for now, and I'll see you in the next video. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I would appreciate it if you could just do that really quickly. And while you're at it, give me a like.
We went here, see the middle underneath the clock,
Yeah.
and then we went across, and then there's another one. So Rembrandt is at the top floor. I guess our card doesn't.
Well, maybe the card's good, but this is not the same as the train. Eh?